Give me your social. We're talking about internet etiquette, things you should not be discussing on the internet, which is your social, your address, things of the likes. So tell me you're tired without telling me you're tired. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've been sleeping in the same pair of contacts for the past week and a half. And that's a no no. That's a big no no. Because I went to the optometrist and she informed me that I had an ulcer in my eye. I think I came on live and spoke about that. However, I did promise her that I would never do that again. And here I am again. Eyes wide shut. And that's exactly what happened to me. I woke up one day and my eyes were wide shut. You remember that? When I had the damn it, I just said what the medical term was and I forgot what it
I do
is.
not remember that.
I had the what did I just say I had in my eye that my optometrist diagnosed me
Oh,
with? You see? Not asteroid. What did I say?
asteroid.
I don't know what I'm thinking. That's how tired I am. I can't remember what I just said
You had
15
an
seconds ago.
ulcer.
Also, thank you. See? Close. Asteroid was close. Um, when I had the ulcer in my eye, I couldn't even go outside. I kid you not. I was outside at the park with my girls, and I remember I looked up at the sky, and I felt like I went blind. Like I had a Ray Charles moment. And if y'all seen that movie, you know when he looked up at the sky when his brother was drowning, and he just lost all consciousness. That's how it felt. It felt like I was just going blind, and that's how it feels to have an ulcer in your eye. And what she said was that the ulcer missed my pupil by like a half a centimeter. And if the ulcer had hit my pupil, I might have lost vision. So you would think, like all of that, I'd be more conscientious about taking my contacts out before I go to sleep. No, because I'm always on the run, always on the go, always doing this, that, and the third. So we're washing clothes now. I have my helper, my favorite helper, and we're just waiting for the clothes to stop so they can go in the dryer and so we can go home. Hey, hey, hey. I am great. Living my life like it's good and living my life like it's. I'm actually very tired, but I'm trying to stay positive and high vibrational. Why is my seat vibrating? Oh, there is a guy that's working. But where's the lady that usually works? I don't see her. So usually it's a wonderful lady that's here that works here. Because this place is 24 hours. I don't see her today. I wonder if she took a little nap in the back. I ain't mad at you too, Pop. But come on now, you got customers that need you. Huh?
For some reason, the chocolate tastes like a chocolate.
It tastes like what?
The chocolate papa had.
That Papa had? So is that fresh or no? Because I haven't tasted Papa chocolate in
Like
centuries.
a butcher candy, bunny chip at a
Yeah, so my dad works for the school system. And he always keeps chips and candies, sodas, anything you could think of that a grocery store would have. He has it in his living room or his is it family room? Dining room, that's what it is, dining room. Thank you so much. This is a tribal mark and it's connected to my third eye to enhance it so that as long as these two eyes are closed, this eye is forever seen, all seen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What are you guys doing today? Yes, Maya. The baby. She loves children, and children love her. You know when you have that soft spirit, soft soul, soft aura? Not soft, because people say soft is like a negative energy. Not negative. People look at soft people as, oh, I can get over on her. So I'll say, yeah, like we. So I'll say, because you have such a endearing presence, babies love being around you. That's why babies love you. Babies always like take to you. And you take to babies. This is so relaxing. They have the air on blast. They got music playing. I'm in hog heaven. I had a coworker that used to say that. I'm like, what you talking about hog heaven? And what he bet was whenever he's eating something yummy or delicious, He's in Hog Heaven. So now I say that with everything. I'm in Hog Heaven. You're in India, or in India, women also put dots like that. Yes, that is very true. I'm not in India. However, they do have the tribal marks. Also, in certain parts of Sudan, they also represent their tribe, represent where they from with indigenous markings on their face. So I was studying that the other day. You know, I'm always studying something. Always got my hand in some type of pot. If it has to do with knowledge, I'm there. If it has to do with wisdom, count me in. So I can have a better understanding. I'll always be there. How are you? Good. Good morning. So, but we're not gonna hold you guys too much longer because the clothes hopefully are almost done. I'm really hoping they're almost done because I'm tired, didn't get any sleep last night, and I know what do we have planned today? I know we have a back to school party tomorrow. Today may be the first day we don't have anything planned, Maya. Dun, dun, dun. The makeup is quite similar to nose ring. You know what? When we were on our way to Five Below, was it 2 days ago? My memory is like very, I have like selective memory now. I believe it was 48 hours ago, either 2 days or 3 days ago. Could be 48 hours or 72 hours, I'm not sure. Sometime this week, we were at Five Below. Just go back into my other lives and you'll see. Because I actually labeled them. Why, I didn't tell you. Last night I labeled all my lives. So people know exactly what they're watching. Because before it just said, Anya's live.
Oh, that's funny.
It was like 1,000 Anya's lives. I don't know what I was talking about in none of the videos.
I don't get how that's funny.
Because it's funny to me because I have like 1,000 lives that just say Anya's live. We laugh at the most ridiculous things. So I had a ton of lives that I neglected to name, to caption, because I was being lazy. So there was like 100 lives that just were titled Anya's lives. So I made the conscious decision to say, you know what? If people want to see what I'm about, they have to see what type of different things that I'm into, what different places that I travel to. So let me go ahead and just label these lives, and that's what I did. I labeled the lives. So now you guys can go back and check out all the things that we did over the summer and where the girls went. Blase, blase. What was I gonna say earlier to you? Oh yes, I was talking about the Indian lady. So we were leaving Five Below after we picked up a new cable box because the box that I had was like over 5 years old. So it was time for us to switch it out. As we were leaving, a Indian lady, she attempted to approach us and offer us a palm reading. And I said, okay, you know, I'm definitely into stuff like that because I haven't really embarked on palm reading yet. I have a book, you know, I got a book on everything, but I haven't really embarked on that journey full throttle. I haven't put all of my energy into it. You know, my energy is pretty much in 7 different pots. It's over here, over there, over there, over there. So I was like, cool. I'm into that. But I can't do it right now. I'm in a bit of a rush. You know, I have a toddler. Is so still considered a toddler? I have a toddler, a teenager. I don't think you were there. Where were you actually? I think you were at home. It was Soul, my youngest, and my middle child. Yeah, you weren't there. And I was like, I want to get home to my oldest because I know that she is probably hungry. Even though I knew Maya knew how to make something for herself, I was kind of just trying to get out of the conversation. Because you know, when people stop you and they want to tell you something, it never ends with them wanting to tell you something. Or it never ends with them only wanting a couple of your minutes. Those couple of minutes turn to hours. So I knew where it was going. And she had like a wingman that was like kind of like encouraging me to follow her to get my palm read, and I was like, okay, tag team back again. But I was like, no, I got to get home to my daughter. And she was like, you look like my sister. Sister, you look like my sister. You have the thing on your forehead and your eyes, you look like my sister. And I was like, your sister? She was like, yeah, from India. And I said, okay. Now, I don't know if she was just saying it just to be saying it to get me to want to get the palm reading or to like maybe encourage me to get the palm reading or just, butter me up or whatnot. But now that you say that, it's quite possible that I do, that my facial features are reminiscent of a Native American. I'll say that. Because I know a lot of Native Americans don't like to be referred to as Indians. But at any rate, so I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I should probably check on the clothes. I just like deserted them. What if they stopped? Maya loves babies. She, every time it's a baby in the area, she's just like this. Making sure the baby is okay, safe, secure. She loves babies.
You're so loud.
I don't know why I'm loud. I don't need to be loud.
Make sure the baby is cute, safe, secure.
She loves babies. Whenever she sees a
Go
baby.
ahead. Go to bed.
Okay, so we were outside. There's this store that I used to love to take the girls to. It's like a very high-end thrift store. And so, very expensive thrift store. And so I used to always take my girls. Listen, I'm thrifty. I don't like saying cheap. I'm thrifty. I love a good deal. You can blame my mama and my daddy for that. They say cheap, I say thrifty. Or frugal. Frugal sounds better. So there was this thrift store in my neighborhood. They were there for roughly maybe a couple years. But over the course of time, I started to see the inventory dwindle. So I'm like, they must be getting ready to skedaddle. They must be getting ready to move, right?
Skedaddle.
I go in there one day, ain't nothing in there but the dust on the bottom of my shoe. So they were preparing to move or whatnot. So I find out that they moved to another location in the area, which is fine. It's not too far away from my house. But then another business moves in, and all they move in are boxes. And so I'm thinking, okay, maybe they're gonna, eventually unpack so we can see what the merchandise is. I kid you not, those boxes have been there for how many years, Maya?
I don't know.
Maybe 2 or 3 years. Mind you, they still have the grand opening sign somewhere in the window, and the boxes are stacked as high as the ceiling. They have yet to unpack, yet they are steady bringing in new merchandise. So this is just a PSA. If you want people to actually go inside your business and shop, you have to give them merchandise to be able to touch, something tangible that we can actually feel, smell, and look at. Everything in that was in boxes, or it's in boxes. So we can't even tell if it's a clothing store, if it's, bedding store, pet store. We don't know what type of business has occupied the space now because everything is in boxes. And so when we happened to go past there the other day, I think yesterday, what did I say, Maya? It makes no sense out loud. And the door was wide open because it makes no sense for you to have all of these boxes, everything packaged up, and I can't see the merchandise. I'm trying to grease your palms so that you can put money in your pocket. But I got to see the merchandise first. So I'm just hoping one of these days they eventually unpack everything. Go hit that like button. I got to check on my clothes. I'm literally rambling. I don't even know if I'm going to save this live because I'm not really talking about anything. Bunch of malarkey, if you ask me. But it feels good. Yeah, it feels good to talk. So I'm gonna go check on my clothes, see if they stopped. I had a bunch of new clothes that I bought Maya for school, so I want her to actually try them on. We don't try them on until after we wash them because working in lingerie, I know that people wear stuff and return it all the time. So I forbid her to try anything on until after we washed it. So we washed it. Now we're gonna see if it's ready. If it's ready for us to put it in the dryer, and then we'll go. So are you ready? Let's go get them. I have a song for everything. I just noticed that I have a song for everything. And I love that for me. Love that for me. So, this is me signing out. I don't know what the date is. I do know it's Friday. And I'll see you guys on the next live.
Peace to the Middle East.